Morning, mate.
Morning, Pete. How are you, bud?
I had another sleep, but like last night was not quite warm. And mozzies in my tent for the first time. Don't know where they came from. And you?
Sleep probably the best since I've been here.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm a bit tired.
Yeah, I got some new wheels today. Gee, you should have seen the old ones there. Which one is it? Oh yeah, this one. I think it's had it, eh? Had its day.
Bad.
Yeah.
Season's out of it, I think.
Yeah. So it's a bit overcast. We'll see what we're gonna do, eh? Just thought about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I say, it's always good to have some sun in that section we're going to do today, but
Yeah, but
sometimes no sun is better. The fact that you haven't got shade and sun
Yeah.
and shade and sun and shade makes it hard.
yeah,
If it's all shade and having trees either side, most of it trees either side, there's a backdrop, so you can always find a glare-free
Yeah.
side somewhere. It's still not the best, but
yeah. It is what it is.
it'll be what it will be,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So
It'll just be a nice end
to a good trip.
to trip. We
Okay.
shall see.
Yep. And Mark's in. Well done. You got it.
I have.
Have you?
I have.
Yeah, mate. Well done. That's a.
Can you believe it? Just then it untangled itself.
What did you say?
8 on the dot.
Yeah, that's good.
Far
Equal.
out.
Equal. We need bigger.
Far out. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Jeez, you're laughing away, eh? Jeez.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay, I just want to get closer.
Wow.
Yeah, good fish, mate. Well done.
Yeah,
Happy?
I'm happy with him. Wow. Far out. That's a lovely brown. I mean, he's older, a little bit older maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is friggin' awesome.
Jeez, the fish are big.
Isn't he an awesome fish? Alright, should we let him go?
Yeah, you probably
I
have
just
to.
want to look at him just for a little bit longer. Look at his big snout. Look at his big jaw.
Yeah.
I bet you he's been bigger than that at some stage. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Jeez. Oh, June. Hey, nearly take my rod with him.
Nearly hooked himself again.
Well done. Okay, so we're coming to this gorgy bit, so we have to cross, don't know how deep, we'll soon find out. It's pretty deep here, and Mark just had to go, nature calls. So yeah, catch up later. Yeah, mate. Oh,
Yeah, oh, that was a deep crossing.
yeah. Look, you wait till what about there?
I'm up to here.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit short as
Yeah.
but man, something was really painful.
Oh yes. Yeah, 2 of mine were really painful.
Yeah, mate, it was tough. Look at this. I think up to here.
Yeah.
And luckily this thing, I feel it's wet underneath it, so hopefully it's waterproof and buoyant. I think it helped me.
Yeah.
I slipped and I nearly, oh, that was close.
Yeah.
We had a big swim over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily we're in here.
We've made it across, so.
And a lovely view.
Yep.
And it's time to warm up.
Let's do that. So you can't see him, but there's a brown we've spotted. Just sitting on top of the rock out of the water in front of the camera there. So Pete's going to put a dry on because it's real shallow. And
hopefully you can get out on the board for the day.
Yeah, I'm so gutted. The fish was just there in between those boulders, and it took my dry and it shot up there, and I just couldn't get more line in to basically, so he busted me off behind a rock there. Oh well, onwards and upwards. No, I busted off. That's how it works. I had my chance, mate. Cool. Oh, so Mark's in about geez, he had to run about 200 meters from here down there after the fish. Hopefully he can land it. It's going through those rocks. Okay, so Mark's in again there. That's the second in this run. There was quite a few on that side. I got one on this side. But, well, difficult to cast with the bushes behind and everything. And he didn't want to take what I gave him. So, and eventually shot off into the middle. So yeah, I think Mark will land this one. That would be his third for the day. And I've got still a big fat 0. Hopefully that can change. Don't want to get skunked. Not on this weekend or a few days.
So this one here is just on 4 pound, but the background there, I crossed the river and then up that bank there. And when I came down the bank, I took a pull and dropped the rod on the rocks, and I dented the spool, so I can't wind now. So just before I cast for the fish, I had to rip a heap of line out, force the reel to open up, and then of course once I hooked the fish, I managed to gather line back. Then whenever it wanted to run, I had to basically just run out into the river or run down with it because I couldn't give it line. So luckily it is only a 4 pound fish, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. We've still got quite a bit of fishing to do today, so I'll show you him and get him on his way and see if I can come up with a solution for my reel. That lovely clean younger fish. There he is. Yeah. So just up in there was. Oh, hello. Hello, Pete. Pete was just up in there.
Look how shiny.
And he threw a fly up in there. Wow. That's a lovely fish, that is.
Okay.
Look at that. That's a lovely hen fish.
6 pounds, can you believe it? Look how fat.
Oh, I can believe that, mate, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great stuff. That's awesome, mate.
Okay, we're gonna just put it underwater, put it.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, he goes. Wow, she fought like
Mate,
crazy.
well done.
Woohoo! I'm happy.
I'm wrapped
Not
for him.
skunked, mate, not skunked.
No.
Yeah, you can't go this hard for nothing.
Just sitting there. So I'll get him behind. Might put a dry on, see if I can get him. Alright, so this is the backwater in the background of where I saw that fish just previous shot, that little video I took. And so I come around and I spotted her, and she'd actually started going on a cruise. And she was just coming towards me. I got a good cast, big deer hair dry, and she came up. She was 5.5, so I'll show you her and put her back in the little backwater here that she seems to like to live in. Look at that. Beautiful.
Now this is what dreams are made of. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, there's a fish sitting right there, just a bit left of that rock sticking out, right in the middle of the screen. I'm going to put a blow, let's see if we can put a dry fly or something over him. Hopefully it will come out. It's moving around. big pool with a couple of big fish swinging around here. And Mark just landed another one. I had 3 lined up here on the side, but very lethargic. Didn't want to play ball, and then the one spooked the other one, and well, we don't have all day, unfortunately. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully I can still get one. But there was my chance is gone now. Hopefully not. Okay.
All right.
Jeez, what was happening there? There was too many things happening.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm tired. I'm knackered. Look, 1, 2, unbelievable.
Twins.
I'm still shaking from all the adrenaline.
both 8s.
Yeah.
Look at that for a fish though.
Jeez. Okay. Okay, look at me again. Yeah, beautiful. So, 8 pound. Look at that. Oops. Level net. Oh, heavy.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel good, eh? Lovely fish. Okay.
Yeah.
Matey! Okay, cool. So shall we set them free?
We should, yeah.
Is it 2 jacks?
2 jacks.
Just have hold it up like that. Look at it together. Look at how green yours is and mine is like coal. Look at. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Double hook up, mate.
Yeah.
Oh shit, not again.
Double hook up, big fish.
Again, disaster. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Ready? Okay, so Mark spotted a fish there, right in the middle. We're going to try it dry.
Here he comes.
And he comes. And he's got it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I got some running commentary there as for you.
And he's gone. Got me reel jammed up. So Pete's in again. Another one on the dry.
Oh, he's still really...
After I popped one, or my reel popped it,
Yeah.
I blame the equipment, like anybody, every good angler does.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
But he's feisty. I don't think he's going to let me hold him up for too long.
These lovely colours though. There's spots
Look
on
at
his
the
back. Let me just get in there. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Okay. You got it?
Oh, he's a beautiful fish.
Look at this.
Yeah.
What? Look at that on the top.
Yeah.
You want to put it on here? Wow. Look at all these little nymphs. That's really amazing. Going up the rock there. Oh, it's unreal. Funny that there's not more fish lying down here to eat them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all set. Cheers.
Cheers.
Another big day on the river. So tell us about it, Mark, in short, before we head home.
Yeah, it was a shorter day on the river. We went up through a gorge. The sun wasn't out when we first started. It's out now. It turned out to be a nice day, but we didn't have the sun through the gorge, which was good, and that everything was shaded, or there wasn't any shadows, so we could see pretty well. Yeah. And yeah, we found a fish early on. Got him. He was 8 pound. Nice older jack, some longer head on him. And then we end up further, and we didn't see another fish for quite some time actually.
Yeah.
And we had to do our crossing. We knew it was coming up, but
Yeah, but I didn't know.
I thought it was going to be up to here, not up to here. Yeah. But we got across, and then
Jeez, that was tough.
yeah, it was
Frozen.
really
Everything
cold.
was frozen.
Everything was frozen.
I took a few minutes to recoup.
Yeah.
Jeez. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we thought we'll see fish where we normally.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Oh, we did. Oh, we
Oh,
saw
well,
one.
yeah, but very deep,
Yeah.
very difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then I got that.
And then we went up, yeah, and found one right in close in the shallows.
Yeah.
You know, real brown in the water. He looked real brown, real dark brown.
Yeah.
And he took the dry and dived on down and went under a rock, and that was the last we saw of him.
Yeah, but there was lots of boulders, so you can't.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
It's
with
difficult. Yeah, yeah.
That. To do that.
So
Yeah.
I tried to pull him out there, but eventually it snapped. So,
Yeah.
and then we went around and
Then
around.
we went around and it opened up a bit, the other side of the gorge, and what happened there? Oh, so I crossed the river to have a look in this little stream mouth running in, thinking if I was a fish I'd be there. There wasn't any blooming fish there, and when there was that long, the toys was there, and I got hooked up in the grass and I went for a bit of a tumble, and blooming dropped me rod, and managed to ding the spool so it wouldn't wind to it, and it wouldn't free spool. But
yeah, because you don't want to hold on to the rod because then you break it, so you've got to let it go.
yeah,
You
so
know,
just
it's
let
fall.
it go.
You can't like fall with it with your hand.
But I didn't realise that until I spotted another fish further up, which when I hooked him, even though he was only 4 pound, I got a heap of line out for a start, so if he needed line I could feed it to him, and then when I gathered the line in and he wanted to run, I had to run out into the river or run down with him to give him slack. But anyhow, got him, and then I had a bit of a think about things, and good old fly floatant, used that as a bit of lube, and sort of worked for a while. Well, it worked okay. What happened next? Oh,
yeah. Then I got that.
I think you got that fish. That's right.
Yeah, but you were on.
I was on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete got a cracking fish. I had to run.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did well. I didn't know you were going to come back
I
and.
had to cross and run down. I just wanted to have a look at it. And yeah, I'm pleased I
Luckily you
did.
did because you got some good photos and footage there. Thanks a lot for that.
Nice fish.
It was really appreciated.
And then it was basically up to the last major big pool
The
of the
last
day.
raw pool, yeah.
And this time we managed to go up both sides of it. I was on one side, Pete was on the other, and I saw a fish in a little backwater in front of a rock, just sitting there. So I thought, oh, I'll put a dry on for that. It was just sitting, it wasn't cruising.
Yeah.
And by the time I put the dry on, walked way around and got to where I could see it, it had decided to start doing a bit of a cruise. And I cast, came past, right towards me, came up, took something off the surface, went back, and then it finally saw my big dry and come across and took, and I got it. And that was a 5.5 pound hen. That was a good fish.
Yeah.
Then I hooked another 2, which got out into the fast current, and luckily the hook just pulled. They didn't snap me off, but there's not much I could do. I couldn't go downstream really.
Yeah,
And then finally I saw another one in the head of the pool, which I hooked up and got. And Pete was opposite me.
But before that, on this side where I went up, I saw.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like a fish.
Yeah.
Tried a few casts with different, and then eventually we had enough, and it went into the middle water. And then just a few meters on, there was another one. Tried a few different casts and stuff, and then I thought, no, I'll keep on changing flies. Nothing happens. He doesn't even spook, nothing.
Yeah.
So I tried to go past him, but he saw me, and then he darted off to the left, and he spooked the third one. But it's funny, he was like behind him. I didn't know that one was going to spook. He probably saw some movement through the back of it.
Yeah.
And then he buggered off as well.
Yeah.
And then I went around to that pool because I had to go into the bush and around.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw some fish there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, then you hooked up.
Yeah.
And you were playing the fish. Yeah. And I think you've got to carry on from there.
Yeah, and then I sort of had just landed him, and Pete hooked up on the dry. Saw a fish.
Yeah.
And crikey, he played it for ages, so I thought, crikey, I better go and check this out. Managed to get across with my fish in the net.
Yeah.
Got to him, and there was a little slack piece of water there, so I just left my fish in the net there just to recover for a bit while I checked out what Pete was up to, and man, he had a lot of trouble. It was really swift though, really strong, deep current, and yeah, every time he'd gain 10 metres, and then it would take 20 metres.
Yeah, but it took me out on the last backing. I've never had it in my life. It was right till the end. I was just hoping and praying that he will turn around, because he went further. I couldn't go through the bush with the rod, and there was a deep pool. I probably would have swum. And well, in the end, we got 2 beautiful 8-pound.
Yeah.
We got footage, luckily, of that, but then the camera fell off the rock. We didn't have a third cameraman with us, and yeah, and then we went.
But they were beautiful fish, and then we carried on around pretty much to where we were going to finish. Saw a few fish in between actually, and Pete got one. I think, yeah, Pete got a cracking fish, beautiful looking fish.
Yeah, that was like 6.5.
And then I saw one and came up for the dry. The reel was going good, and then it decided, no, I'm going to jam, and pang, off he went, bugger it. But it was pretty good. Good day. Saw plenty, got some good fish.
Yeah.
Shit, 2 8-pounders, 3 8-pounders.
Yeah.
I forgot about the first one.
What?
First fish of the day. That was 8 pounds.
Yours. Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah. Maybe there might be a few that exceed the 8-pound mark, but that's our limit basically for this trip.
Yeah.
8. We couldn't get over the 8, but hey, it used to be not over the 5s or 6. You know, that was just amazing. Yeah. So we're off now.
Yeah. So
we'll leave it short and sweet. And
got to
pack
disappear.
up everything still. The rooftop apartment,
Back to
the gazebo.
Back to civilization, and then we look forward to about a month's time.
So that's
Not sure where we're going to go, but when we do, hopefully we can get away for 6 or 7 days. So. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks Pete.
Cheers, buddy.
We did pretty well, I think,
We did.
considering. And thanks for checking in all.
Please like, subscribe, and press the little bell.
Yeah.
It will always work.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.